We are less than 24 hours away from the brand new PSO2 Headline stream coming in with Hawaii and all the goodies that usually come from this. But this time, this is going to be a very interesting one because not only are we finally going to see what Lutto look like, we also have a whole bunch of stuff coming in on the roadmap as well as some other stuff that we will hopefully see. So today we're going to dive into everything you need to know about Lutto, what they're going to mean for NGS, as well as some of the other stuff that will also be coming to New Genesis over the next months as we are entering into March. But before we hop into all that, welcome back to your number one stop for PSO2 New Genesis gameplay, how-tos, and of course, all that jazz. And I also would like to give a big thank you to everybody that is supporting over on patreon.com/Maconn, link in the description. And of course, thank you everybody that is supporting, especially you 1K for supporting at the Luna tier. And with that, let's jump into this and let's discuss everything you need to know about what's coming up at tomorrow's headline stream. So to start off, the headline stream will be happening at 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. And of course, I will be alive with it, covering it live here on YouTube, as well as over on twitch.tv/TroyMaconn. I'll link in the description if you want to watch it on Twitch. Nonetheless, I will be streaming here. We'll be starting about 15-minute here. And of course, like I said, this is going to be a big one because we got us a handful of stuff here that it bluntly being told we are going to talk about. And the big thing here is a court white here, including clips of the new Gunblade carrying class coming in April. So here we go. We got a exact timeline here. Since we knew the class was coming roughly around that time, so it's good to see that it officially all on track for April. And since they are saying multiple clips here, I'm going to go ahead and say we're going to see a handful of stuff, not only probably showing the class off, showing off some ability, but I imagine we also will see a reprint of some the Etchy or AC squat ticket that is tied to Lutto. Since we did get a Lutto outfit inside of NGS a couple months ago, obviously Lutto didn't happen to, well, April now. But nonetheless, we are going to be seeing a whole bunch of stuff from that, as well as, of course, ideally, a whole bunch of the cosmetic coming back as well. So for anyone that missed out on the class back in bait PSO2 or the scratches, hopefully you can get your hands on this stuff. I am super interested though to see exactly what they crack gonna look like, since we have seen when it come to like Summoner as well as some other classes. They are similar, but at the same time completely different. So since Lutto is mainly known for being a very high skill cap ceiling, and as well as a lot of different combos and ability to match, I'm kind of curious to see how that's going to get translated, and hopefully it's not going to get dumbed down like Summer did leading into Waco inside NGS, but we will have to wait and see. But finger crossed that Lutto will keep it. I get high skill ceiling ability that we had in base. But nonetheless, that is of course one of the big things we're going to be talking about here. And then of course, outside of Lutto, we got to look at the roadmap because we got a few things happening from that we will also be seeing tomorrow. So of course, the main thing here for March is our 2-type limited time event quests. So I am very curious to see where we're going to go with this. Because they're not saying seasonal event, so we know we're not technically getting that. So I'm kind of curious to see if this is going to boil down to just being 2 more quests similar to what we have had for this month when it comes to like the deck counter and doing them events. Or is it going to be something more along the lines of, who knows, maybe like the new mutant, maybe a quest line that will be exclusive of fighting new bosses. I don't know here, so I am super curious to see what that get turned into, as well as of course a brand new link being added to the Geomatic Labyrinth, which this is I get good for anyone that is doing that content. Hopefully some good rewards will come from this, and hopefully it won't be as bland as it have been in the past for its loot. But nonetheless, a brand new link coming in, and who knows, maybe we will actually get a couple new like areas or abilities, or I get technically preset to change around the labyrinth. We will have to wait and see, but nonetheless, a brand new link is coming. So hopefully That means new items. So don't be surprised if we see a new weapon series or new armor set or augment dropping or being talked about tomorrow during the headline stream. And then from there, we got to talk about April, since obviously we do have Lotto coming in April. So they are obviously going to be teasing some of this stuff outside of that, more than likely. The question is, how far are they really going to go into this? Since obviously the new Gunblade weapon category, we will obviously hear about that, because that's going to probably be tied in one way or another. Will we go into dramatic detail? Maybe not. But I imagine we will see some bit of the new weapon for that. We, of course, do have our 2-type second anniversary bought watch quest. This one, I honestly think we might actually get a T for the model as well, because then we are coming up on the anniversary, and also if they're going to show off gameplay with Lotto, I could see them wrapping us in with Lotto and be like, hey, here's gameplay of Lotto that just happened to be doing this. A new bot watch. So, seemed like a perfect opportunity for that. And then, of course, when it comes to our second anniversary Origin Quest and Chapter 5, I don't think we're going to see anything specific. I wouldn't put it past Hill or Hawaii being like, hey, next month we will go in more detail about Chapter 5, since I do know a lot of Chapter 5 is pretty much at least done on the voice acting front, since there was some leak character dialogue and lore stuff that did get dropped in a couple of Discord not too long ago. So obviously we are in the production of Elite translating this stuff for Chapter 5. Will they show any? Like I said, I personally don't think so. I think at best we might see nothing more than like, hey, we would talk about this in April. But hey, nonetheless, if they did show something, that would be fantastic. And then of course for June, I don't think we're going to see anything for June Heals and level 75 cap, Creative Basic, and additional Quack Gear. I think all that going to wait for the most part, especially since I imagine this, especially with them being like, you know, Ultra Evolution update will probably be left to its own thing, and will probably be semi-teased in April, but never know, since they keep showing Creative Bases, and who knows, maybe we will get a new one of showing something off. We will have to wait and see on that. But I don't foresee it going anywhere past April for the headline stream. And then beyond that, obviously, we're going to go ahead and see some Quack tickets, some etchy stuff. Will we actually see a reprint? I personally think we will. I think we will see some type of reprint of, might be some outfits, some emotes, and whatnot coming in. Because it seems we at the time, well, probably a reprint would be kind of needed in some way, since we seem to be going like every other month or every 2 months. And then as well as a little bit of downside heals, and we did, as you see in heal, did get the whole bunch of etchy Quack ticket for some the cosplay stuff. So I can see that being a month where we will get one new AC, a reprint AC, and then probably an etchy for, of course, Lotto. That is my theory anyway, as far as what we're going to see when it comes to S and AC Quack ticket. And beyond that, that is pretty much what I am honestly expecting. I don't think we're going to see anything super mind-blowing. I have a feeling most of the stuff that would fall into that camp is probably going to lean more toward Lotto, or whatever they're going to end up calling the class in New Genesis. So I am pretty excited to see it, because it's been a long time coming since the class have been talked about, going all the way back before NGS came out, and they talked about it during the live streams that were leading up to what became the headline stream. So it can be nice to see. Let's see if maybe some of the other stuff might come from that we still haven't got, such as being able to sell HE items. Just maybe that was talked about right along with Lotto. So we will have to see. If that do get announced, I'm going to be super excited. But once again, who knows? But Lotto and AC Quatchet Italy are guaranteed. And also, more than likely, who knows? Maybe we will have a surprise and they will announce an anime for, you know, Central or something, since Central now is what, like 80 chapters in. Once again, we'll have to wait and see, but either way, I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see what Lotto going to become. And if I am a little worried, I might dumb it down, but nonetheless, I will be live at 6:45 a.m. Central here on YouTube, as well as over on twitch.tv/TroyMaconn as we jump into it. and break down everything that's happening on the global side in detail, as well as checking up on the JP side to see what got announced that we're not getting, because that does happen pretty often. As well as beyond NGS, a small little announcement here at the end, I guess I will, is of course I will also be covering the Blue Protocol stream tomorrow as well. Since that is taking place at 5 a.m. for that dev stream. So the plan will be NGS, break down NGS, and then roll into the Blue Protocol stream. So if you are interested in Blue Protocol as well, be sure to be around in the morning. And of course, I will have links in the description below, so you can check out my scheduled live stream for both of the events. And with that, that's going to go ahead and do it for me for today. And with that, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you for supporting over on Patreon. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit up the Patreon link below. And I will see you in the comments.